Hello. So, 2 Sundays ago, we talked about the widow's mite. And we talked about that it was worth very little. It was kind of like the comparable to a dime in today's society. And we handed you a dime. Pastoral assistant Debbie McDonald handed you a dime at the end of worship. And that dime was meant to prompt us to be reminded of the story as found in Luke 12 about the story of the widow who gave everything she had. She gave her whole life to God. And it was also supposed to prompt us and remind us that we are called to give to others, to give to our church, to give to things that we believe in, and also to give our whole lives to God and to be obedient to God's calling. And I thought I would come on this week and remind us on a Wednesday of these little dime, of this little opportunity to give, this opportunity in our lives and in our world to give of ourselves, to give of our time, to give of our tithe, and to give some of our brain space. So I wanted to read for us again that story as found in Luke as a quick reminder as we are in stewardship season, but also as a reminder of this is how we're called to live our life in faith. Jesus sat down near the collection box in the temple and watched as the crowds dropped in their money. Many rich people put in large amounts, and then a poor widow came and dropped in 2 small coins. Jesus called his disciples to him and said, "I tell you the truth, this poor widow has given more than any of the others who are making contributions. For they gave a tiny part of their surplus, but she, poor as she is, has given everything she had to live on." And she gave joyfully. She gave painfully, but she also gave joyfully. She gave that we might be challenged to also be givers, and givers in a way that has some impact. It's notable that Jesus pointed her out, and not all the big fancy people and those who gave lots and lots, but the ordinary, and in fact often the overlooked, the widow, the one who had no standing in society, the one who did not know where her next meal or paycheck or 2 coins was coming from. And she's the one that gives. So I hope that you have had an opportunity to think about this dime, to put it somewhere that you can see. And I wonder if any of you had an opportunity to spend that dime, or to spend your dime, your time, your talents, your gifts, your service in a way that had meaning or grew the kingdom of God. And if you do, I'd love to hear about it. Put it down in the stories. Put it down in the comments below. We'd love to hear how the story of the dime made an impact in your life or made an impact in someone else's. So, thank you.